Okay, so what do you call a company that's founded by a well-known Sesame Street veteran, and then he went and found a company? I'm of course talking about the history of. Okay, so what do you call a company that's founded by a well-known Sesame Street veteran, and then he went and found a company? I'm of course talking about the history of.
Little Airplane.
But, of course, before we talk about the logo or the company, we need to take a look at the three key people. So, let's just get started with.
Josh Seelig was born in New York City in 1964. When he was just 5 years old, he starred on the well-known TV show Sesame Street. He was there from 1969 to 1971. Years later, he returned to the show from 1988 to 1999 as a writer. But why did he leave in 1999, you ask? Well, it turns out that Seelig had plans. So, in 1998, he wanted to build up a studio named for kid shows. That's what started Little Airplane Productions. So, the first show released under its name was Ubi, released in the year 2000. So. Then, in 2005, she would work with Jennifer Oxley on Wonder Pets, another Nickelodeon show. So, anyways, they also made Go Baby, and most recently, Peking Duckling. It's pretty weird, I know. So, who is Oxley? I don't know.
Now, I'm thinking Jennifer Oxley is basically just Seelig, except it's a gender swap, and she writes more, books instead of, you know, TV shows. I mean, I'll have to say, Seelig was better.
And we go to Jeffrey Lesser. But who is this mysterious person?
Well, he's basically the music composer for almost every children's show. Well, maybe for a Little Airplane anyway. So, anyways, let's talk about the company itself.
Now, I've talked a lot about the company, so let's just go over the shows that they made. Did you catch that? Good, because I'm not going to be showing it again.
Now, remember the show Sesame Street? Well, when Seelig was on the show, there was a little song called "I'm a Little Airplane," and in the song there was a bridge, and then there were multiple kids riding on it, and that's what inspired the logo of.
So, on a black background, we see the text Little Airplane, and then a little girl going straight with her arms out, with a URL down. But then, it all fades to black. Like so.
Pretty self-explanatory, I know. But when you think about it, it was actually the same bridge used in the music video, except instead of multiple kids, it's just one. Pretty like Sesame Street. That's actually one of my favorite logos from when I was a kid.
Variations vary on the logo. On Ubi, the first show to use this logo, she says this.
This has been a Little Airplane production.
But the more common version, which is basically Wonder Pets or Go Baby, she says this instead.
Little Airplane.
So, on their official website, she says this instead.
Welcome to Little Airplane Productions.
Sadly, the logo ended its course in 2009 or 2010, and is instead replaced with this. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. Where's the girl? I don't know, it's not my problem. On a black background, a red and white emblem with an airplane on it, with a little airplane on it, bounces down to the screen, and then the URL fades in. Then it fades to black.
Little airplane.
Oh, so the girl's the narrator. Well, that's pretty much a bad sign. Anyways, this was found on post 2009 episodes of Wonder Pets. I mean, the previous ones used the previous logo, kind of. You could still see it on reruns, though.
So, in my opinion, I believe the first logo is actually my favorite. Well, in my opinion. Well, it's actually the best in my opinion. Why do I keep mixing up? Anyways, I've got nothing else to say. At least, not really. So, anyways, see you guys.